Hi, I'm Holly Harris. So happy to be here today at the Gloucester Blues Festival. I host Spinning the Blues Saturday nights from 6 to 9 on WUMB. But I am here in official capacity for Don Odells Legend Studio, and I'm sitting with the amazing Eliza Neals. So thank you for sitting down with me today.
I'm so happy to finally see you in person. I know I talk with my hands, I'm Armenian, but we will try to calm down so you can get my voice. But I'm so excited to meet you. And I love Don Odell. He's such a great pursuer and keeper of the blues, and I'm just so happy because, like I said, I'm from Detroit, and after I broke into the blues, it's been wonderful, and whatever. I'm just happy to be here.
I'm happy too. So you do Jersey City and Detroit, and I was born in Kalamazoo.
Wow, that means we're kindred spirits.
We're kindred spirits for sure.
Yeah.
Sure, absolutely.
Sisters.
So, are you from a musical family? Tell me about
Well,
your
we
background.
are. I'm Armenian, but we're third generation, but I grew up hearing a lot of Armenian music, a lot of country music, a lot of jazz, a lot of blues, all the classics my dad would play to teach us what was the best. Blues, B.B. King, Etta James. So it was kind of a mixture of all kinds of American music, and the best music that's ever been played is the blues. And we kind of we're musical. I would say we're a musical family, yes.
And you worked with your sisters for a little bit, right?
Yes, I have two sisters. I'm in the middle. We do piano. My older sister would play the piano to a favorite song, maybe something like, I don't know, just take At Last. And we do three-part harmony, and I'd be the middle note, and so I grew up singing with them. And I have a brother too who's very talented as well, but he was the baby. So.
This is wonderful.
So we would do three-part harmony. I'd have them on my shows. We got in a few fights up there where that didn't work out too good. So I ended up going on it on my own, and I told them as soon as I make enough money, I'm bringing them on.
I love this.
Yes.
Have they come on?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
They're excellent. Yeah.
This
it's like Crosby, Stills, and Nash, but three girls.
No, it's absolutely wonderful.
Yeah.
And I know you have a connection I want to explore, an influence from Barrett Strong and the late Joe Louis Walker.
Yes. It was so devastating. He was the one person in the blues that recognized me before I could recognize myself.
Wow.
And he invited me to the Mystique Blues Festival 4 times, which is pretty unheard of. And he just thought that my songwriting, he right away did a duet with me on my album Black Crow Moan. He played his heart out, he sang his heart out, and he just said, Eliza, you just don't know who you are yet. That's what he told me.
Oh.
And I said, what?
What
and
an amazing
I was just
thing.
in shock, because I really, coming from him is just the ultimate compliment. And I miss him every day. And like I said, he taught me so many things. And regarding Barrett Strong, he was the first person to sign me to his label in Detroit. In Southfield, I was working in a health food store. He walked in, heard me singing. He said, come to my studio. I'd like to hear you. And I said, how everyone tells you, oh, I'm going to make you famous, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, sure. I went home and looked up his name and almost died, okay? So I went to his house with my sister, Valerie, and we played him some tunes, and he signed me to his label, Blair It Records.
Yeah.
And that was my first signing. Someone should believe in me. He thought I was a crossover artist, and he thought I could sing the blues. He was one of the first people to hear it, like a gritty kind of voice, like Etta James. He goes, you gotta learn Bobby Blue Bland, you gotta learn Etta James. That's what you should be singing. And we wrote over 60 songs together.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
I'm so glad. And,
unbelievable.
And, going back to Joe Louis, Lenny Bradford sang your praises too.
I love Lenny.
He loves you.
I love Lenny Bradford. Lenny brings love and joy. And he makes you, yes, and the lean. And he taught me that's what I really want to, that's what I do. I just want love and joy, no negativity. Let's just come to play. And that's him. And he puts that out. I met him I met him before Mystique, because he was doing gigs with me, because I hired John Medeiros. And then I met Lenny Bradford. And then through Lenny Bradford, I met the great Joe Louis Walker. So it's a small family when you're on the same wavelength.
No drama, mama.
No drama.
Exactly. And I saw them at the Falcon. I mean, I've seen them various places, and so I'm so happy.
He's a fabulous person and musician.
Right.
Yes.
So you have, you're a singer, songwriter, piano player, pianist, band leader, producer, arranger, all at the same time. And I wanted to know, do you have a special writing style? Does it just happen? Are you disciplined?
Well, it sort of comes from many different things. I could be playing the piano just on coming up with some melodies, some chord changes. Then I'll think of a hook maybe, and then I'll develop that. or my friend Mike P., who is also a Detroit homegrown guy who lives now in Florida. I met him in 1997, and I got him hired to Barrett Strong's studio. He was the engineer. So we've written, me and Mike P. and I have written a lot of songs together. He's very talented. Oh yeah. So he'll give me some tracks, some guitar tracks, and I'll just start thinking of melodies. And sometimes we go right in, and I'll just do it right off the cuff. That's how Speedy Beatty came.
Okay.
He played me this track. I said, "Wait a sec, turn the tape recorder on." I got an idea. Speedy Beatty is a real rooster, and he's Barrett Strong's pet rooster that he had. And he told me the story about Speedy Beatty, who would chirp or whatever they do all day in a tree. And he was like the loudest rooster. And I thought that was so funny. And then he told me he had a dog in the neighborhood in Detroit that ate him.
Oh no!
Yeah, so the story you hear in Speedy Beatty is pretty true, but then I turned it into a double entendre. Could be a guy.
Could be a guy. Speedy.
Keeping the chicks up all night, and that's where that came from. So
That's
it's a real story
wonderful.
mixed with the blues story.
That's wonderful.
And it's totally different from Howlin' Wolf.
Yes.
His didn't crow, but mine doesn't shut up.
You know, it reminded me of Clarence Gatemouth Brown had a tune, Alligator-Eating Dog, and
There you
Bill
go.
Foote Samuels brought his dog to the studio one day,
Uh-huh.
and that's how he started barking at the start of that song. It's nice to incorporate the other family members and the animals, but this one had a sad end, so I'm glad you
Yeah.
immortalized it.
I did. I just thought that name stuck with me for years.
Woo.
And I'm like, you know what? That's weird. Your mind remembers things that are great. So
Oh,
Barrett, everything he said was great.
Oh.
Heard Through the Grapevine, Papa Was a Rolling Stone.
Absolutely.
I Wish It Would Rain, Smiling Face. He wrote
I
all
could
those.
sing all those.
So
Those are singable
you write
songs.
down what that person says. Do you agree?
Yes, I do agree. I do agree. Yes, I do. So you have about 12 CDs out, I think. Is that
12. Yeah,
correct?
I'm going on 13.
Oh my gosh, that's what I wanted to ask you. Are you on tour? Is there a CD in the works?
Yeah, there's a CD in the works. I'm working on it right now. I have, I think about 10 to 11 tunes along with Speedy Beatty.
I'm so
I'll
excited.
be going to Detroit to finish some. I'm going to New Orleans perhaps. That's coming. The news on that will be new. So I can't say anything. And then also Florida with Mike P.
When?
That's going to be in November.
Okay. Oh, I'm going to miss you. I'm going to September and February. But it's great.
Yes.
Oh, it's great.
So
Is
that's
he on the
gonna be-
west coast of Florida?
He's up in the Panhandle
Okay,
area.
he's in the
Yeah.
all right.
So we have to drive.
Alabama.
And then he does all the gigs with me. So
That's great.
I can't say enough about Michael Puel. He's so talented.
I'm
And
going to have to check him out when I'm down there.
he worked with Kenny Wayne Shepherd on some of his earlier stuff in Nashville. And that's where he used to live after Detroit.
I'm sure I've seen him.
Yeah, he's fabulous.
Oh my gosh!
Yes.
All right, this is great.
Yes.
So the CD you have it in the works
Yeah.
and due out maybe next year, 2026.
Yes, I can say that.
Yeah,
Yes,
we
it's
got
coming.
that close.
Yes.
And all your songs, some covers.
I might be doing one really cool cover that I'm not going to say, but you'll love it.
Okay.
I hope you'll love
I'm
it.
gonna love it.
And the rest are all originals. And people, have a wild imagination, I guess. And I learned from Barrett, if you hear something, see something, write it down. And if you remember it, it's a hook. It's a
Yeah,
hit.
I
Don't
bet.
have to write everything down. If you can remember that, that's a hit.
Great advice.
That's what I do.
Great advice.
If you
from
can't
these
remember
guys.
it, forget it.
Yeah, you're right. Like band names, exactly.
Yes.
Sometimes, I can't remember the name of that band.
Right.
That's not memorable.
No.
Exactly. Don't
I just
change
say my badass band. Can you remember that?
it. My badass band.
Yes.
And tell me, so Color Crimes is the latest.
Well, Speedy Beatty's the latest.
Speedy
Color
Beatty.
Crimes was right before
Right
that.
before that, okay.
And Something's Better Than Nothing was in between.
Okay. So I have with me here this great one.
That
It
has
could
a million downloads on
love
Spotify.
this.
You ain't my dog no more, right?
I have a
Yeah.
Sweet and Lean.
Yeah, that's with Papa Chubby.
I wanna send
I want
my-
him, Papa Chubby, if you're listening, we are praying for you to get better. But I know he will.
He will. He's
yeah.
a tough guy, upstate New York.
Junkyard
tough guy.
dog.
Yes. He's giant. And I played this the other night and wished him well right before this
Okay.
surgery. So we love you, Chubby.
We love you,
Papa.
yes.
So, and I know you did a great job here.
Yeah.
And then you have this fabulous one.
Oh, God, 10,000 Feet Below. Yep, that was with the great Howard Glazer out of
Oh,
Detroit. He's
how
phenomenal.
amazing.
He gave me some mojo for that.
And
That's for sure.
of course, Black Chromone.
That's with
which
Joe
is-
Louis Walker. And I said, Joe, just sing whatever you feel. He goes, okay. And he sang through the whole song.
Yeah. With his
I was
beautiful
like,
lisp.
and that guitar, everyone who wants my band members, God bless them. They go, who played that? I go, that's Joe Louis Walker. They
Lenny's
go, how are
on
we
there.
supposed to play that? I go, just do your best. I know you can't do Joe, but try your best.
Our own Brucey Bears was
Yes,
on,
Bruce Bears.
played on here too.
Yes.
So he's phenomenal.
Yep.
And then I adore this one.
That's my very first breaking into the blues.
Yes.
Right onto Bluesville. I have 6 songs right now in heavy. No, not 3 in heavy, 2 in light, but yet 6 songs, and it's my own label.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Knock on wood.
Knock on wood. Tell me about your label and how people can find you for this label.
Okay, well, E-H Records is a homegrown label that started in Detroit with my man Jay. And we do all the work. We're like 7, 8 people all rolled into one. It's very hard work, but it's a labor of love. And at the end of the day, you can at least collect your money without going through a year waiting.
Yeah.
So that's really good if you want to do it. It's a lot of work. Learn about copyrights, learn about songwriting, arrangements, learn all your rights, and then do it.
This is marvelous. It's so important.
So important.
It's so important.
And I'm a
to know the
woman,
business
and
right.
I run it. I'm a band leader. I do all this. So, as you know, it's very difficult. We love our guys,
Yep.
but it's very hard.
It's very, very hard.
Yes.
And even when I started going to jams as a percussionist,
Yes.
I'm off in the corner.
Yeah.
Or when our dear sister Ilana Katz started playing, and guys would jump in front of her
No,
and I'd hold
no,
up a sign
yeah.
and go, fierce, and she'd jump in front.
Yes.
Jump in front.
have to.
You have to. And I know you've played a lot with, like, before Frankie Boy, Mickey McGuire, and those Blues Express. How did you connect with them?
Well, through John Medeiros, I had the pleasure of meeting, I believe it was Frankie Boy, from Lenny. No, Lenny told me about Frankie Boy. So I was looking for a guitar player, so I met him. I also have Rick Nosa, who was the very first guitar player I hired when I moved here from Michigan.
Okay.
When I met the man.
The man Joey Man.
Yeah,
Out of the
my
phonograph.
man.
Yeah.
And so that's Rick Nosa. You'll meet him today. He's a fabulous
great.
player.
Okay.
Everyone's fabulous. I'm very lucky to have such great spirits and great talent.
Great.
They're not, yelling at me in the back and telling me. I had this one musician who said, he was so egotistical. He's like, you know what? They came to see me, not you. I'm like,
No,
it's
he
my
didn't.
gig. Yes, he did. And it was my gig.
Okay, last time you're playing with
Yeah.
me.
No names.
We'll finish the show. Yeah, right. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. When did you know that music was what you wanted to do?
Well, I think it all started when I started winning all these talent shows. Playing the piano and singing. I was about 12. And then every time I'd sing, I felt so much joy inside because I think the people out there were having so much fun listening, and it was a two-way street of like, I give you love, you give me love. It's a two-way love fest. So I think making the audience happy was what I want to do.
This is great.
That's all I want to do.
You've won some wonderful accolades, the 2018 Detroit Black Music Awards.
Yeah, I mean,
what a thrill.
I thought it was a joke. I mean, I really did. I go, this is a prank. And this lady called me. She goes, no, Eliza, you really won. We really are proud of you and what you're doing. And you're doing it with correctness. Like, that's Detroit.
Yeah.
And now that, to me, is a Grammy, okay?
Yeah, I agree.
So, yeah. And 2
Congratulations.
Independent Blues Awards last year.
Yes, congratulations.
Yeah, and I'm still working on all the rest. But, if it comes, it comes.
WC Handies.
Yeah, all the other ones. I keep doing what I do. But being on Sirius XM as much as I am,
That's
to
thrilling.
me is a Grammy. Also, to meet Mick Jagger and have him tell me he liked what I did and open up for Buddy Guy.
I mean, I
These
get
are
the
things
chills.
I
right.
never could imagine. I never could imagine that would happen. Never.
And you've worked with George Clinton, Tony Joe White,
Yes.
Zito Castro,
Yep.
Walter, Albert Victor. You
Yeah.
know, these guys. How fun.
It's a blast.
How fun.
They're all beautiful people, and especially like my friend Walter. I say, hey, Walter, can I sit in? He goes, anytime I'm anywhere, you can sit in. And he says, we're doing your song. I'm like,
that is
what?
a-
We're
that
doing
is a
my
good
song?
man.
I'm like, so nurturing,
Joey Perfumi's here today.
Who is?
Joey Perfumi,
Oh,
who
okay.
played with Walter.
Okay,
You know,
oh,
so,
good.
yeah, so you'll
no,
see
just
him
a great
backstage.
person and kept me going.
Absolutely.
Those words keep you going.
Is there anyone that you would like to collaborate or play with that you haven't met yet?
Let's see, someone who I have, yeah, I'm sure there's so many people. I mean, I love Eric Bibb. I've met him once, but I love just to do something with him. I mean, Mavis Staples. There's so many people.
I
but
think
yeah,
you'll get to do this.
I'm trying.
I think you're going to get to do
Trying.
this.
Bonnie Raitt.
Bonnie Raitt.
There you go.
Okay.
She's one of my major influences.
Maybe send her some.
Yes.
We'll send her the interview.
Something's Better Than Nothing I wrote with Mr. Strong for her.
And have you sent it to her?
We were trying. I don't know if she got it or not. But then Mr. Strong sang it on his last album, called Stronghold 2. You can hear him do it. And then he said, you have to sing it, and then I do.
I love it.
And now it's on Blues.
I love it. This is great.
And he saw that before he passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Thank God.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm certainly looking forward to your set. What are we going to hear today?
You're going to hear a little bit of this and a little bit of that.
I love it. Who's in the band?
We have Bruce Bears on B3, Rick Nosa on guitar, like slide regular, Frankie Boy on rhythm and electric. We have Joffrey Murfitt, who is part of Joe Louis Walker. He's playing bass today. Usually I use Lenny, but Lenny couldn't do it. He was doing something, but so we got Joffrey. Who am I missing? And then we have John Medeiros on drum.
Oh,
vocals.
What a lineup.
Yes, and I play keys and do whatever I do.
This is great. This is great. And I know we're going to get on to the set here.
Okay.
Is there anything that I haven't asked you that you want to share with folks?
Just, if you have a dream, keep doing it as long as you're able to have fun and continue to make some money. Do a hustle if you have to until you can do it all. And spread love, get rid of hate, and stop the wars.
Eliza Neals. Thank you so much for sitting down with me today enormously.
Anytime.
This is so wonderful for Don Odells Legend Studios, and I'm Holly Harris. And what I would like to say is, when I interview artists and we come around, life is like a spiral, and down the line, let's sit down again and see where we're both at.
I would love to.
Let's
Anytime.
do that.
Anytime. I just love when I see women doing this, and we have to keep fighting and keep pushing because we got something to say.
We got
right?
the double time, and we have something to say.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Have a great, badass, kick-ass set today here at the Gloucester Blues Festival 2025, Gloucester, Massachusetts.